Well, hello, Natalie. How are you?
Good. How are you guys today?
We're
Doing
good.
great.
We're
Good to see
good.
you.
Thanks for joining us today. We wanted to reach out to all of our members of NIA, and we're just trying to get some feedback on how everybody's handling everything. And so just a few questions to share with our audience and pretty much across the country. Advice that we can get from anybody and everybody that are in our network and action groups. So Natalie Coyle, our queen of social media, will you introduce yourself a little bit first and then I'll dive into a few questions?
Sure. So as Helen mentioned, I'm Natalie. I am the queen of social media. So what that means is I actually take all the frustration out of not knowing what to post, when to post, and how to get you the most possible exposure. That also means that I help you make sure that you understand how things are posted and why they're posted and the different types of content that need to be posted on your site. I also do event promotion as well as email marketing because I found that you need all three of them in order to get you the best possible exposure, because people still mostly buy from email marketing, and then they also mostly use event promotion in order because they buy from people they like, they know, they trust. So that's why we do event promotion in order to drive traffic to you.
So
Awesome.
You have clients all over the country, right? So
I
not
do,
just
yes.
Texas where we are, but
Yes, I do.
he's a member of our memorial group here in
Right.
Houston, Texas, and we have an awesome memorial group. We're really excited.
Thank you. I really enjoy that group a lot.
That's awesome. Well, let's just dive in. We've got a few questions. You want to
Right.
start?
Well, the first question we have for you, Natalie, is how has your company responded to or been impacted by the coronavirus?
So the way that we have responded is we've actually changed a lot of the way that we've been doing promotions for clients. We started doing a lot of virtual lunch and learns, offering free events for clients for their customers, because we found that while people are sitting on their couch looking at TV, scrolling through social media, this is a great opportunity for them to get in front of people and start building those relationships. I haven't really been affected that much because I have always worked from home. On the plus side, my boyfriend is home now too, so he can take care of my daughter. So I've actually been working a little bit more than I usually have because I have a full-time sitter, if you per se. But we have found that with the use of Zoom, that using these online tools to your benefit, where we offer free events for your customers, it actually benefits them a lot more because you build that relationship and you can give them tips and tools that they can use at home while they're in the middle of this pandemic.
Awesome. One of the reasons why we really enjoy having you in our group is an expert like you in the field that's been using social media and the internet for your business really helps all the rest of us that really haven't.
Awesome. Happy to help any way I can.
Well, that's been great. What are like 3 tips that you can share with our audience as an expert in your field that you can just give out for anybody to be able to utilize?
My number one tip, especially right now while we're in the middle of COVID-19, is you don't want to just stop posting. You need to be having content that's going on your sites, even if your business isn't in business. There's different types of things that you can post, but you need to be still having a voice so people can hear you and people know and can build that relationship. This is a great time for that. My second tip is you always want to make sure that with still building that relationship, that you always respond to all comments. A simple like is not enough. You need to make sure that you always comment thank you or simply just say something back to them. People want to know that they feel like they've been heard. So this is how you do that. You just simply respond to them. And my third and final tip is you want to make sure that you're always getting new people on your Facebook page or any social media. So you want to make sure that you're running ads. If you're just posting, it simply is not enough in today's world, especially with the changing algorithms of Facebook all the time. You want to make sure that you're running ads in order to reach new people and drive new traffic to your page, and therefore getting new exposure and building your audience and therefore building your relationships.
Those are some great tips. One of the things that I've noticed when I've shared people's posts on Facebook, when they respond back and say thank you for sharing, that's really
a lot. Cool. It does. You know that they've seen it. Like most of the time, people don't even know that they've seen it or they've commented a simple like, yeah. But when you respond to them, they feel like you're actually like taking the time and building that relationship. So it really goes really far, especially in a world where everyone is very isolated right now. Just the simple touches, it just means a lot to people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sharing is caring.
It is. I say that all the time. Yes.
I think that's Oscar's favorite phrase.
It is. I mean, sharing, especially right now, that's a really easy way. Just ask people that you know to go on and share your posts. That's an easy way to get around running ads right now. If you don't have the money, just have people share your posts, because that reaches a whole new demographic for you and a whole new audience.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and just to touch on the first thing that you had talked about sharing events and doing events.
Yes.
The cool thing is, those people don't have to participate in your live event to still get the benefit, because you can record them and put them out there on, your YouTube channels and vlogs and all of that. And that is what is amazing, is everybody is inundated with the new form of doing business in all aspects, but in all types of businesses. So they're sitting in front of more now than ever. So, people like you that are an expert in your field are extremely valuable to every one of us. So our third and final question really is, what opportunities have you identified that will alter the way your business operates after the epidemic is over?
Well, I can say that we will be doing a lot more Zoom meetings, because I have found that it saves a lot of time, especially when we talk about meeting with clients. When we're doing graphics, instead of emailing back and forth a million times, it's way easier to just do a screen share, and we can get a graphic done in 30 minutes. It's way easier and way quicker. And also offering the virtual lunch and learns. Like, people, if you offer those for complimentary, it's a great way to build your audience. You can still get tickets through Eventbrite. That way you capture their email, and then you just apply the link at a later time, because you don't want to put the link in the Eventbrite. But it's a great way to capture people's email addresses that they are interested in your product, and then you can add them to your email list. So it works all the way around. So when we use all of this together, including the virtual aspect, it really does benefit people's business, because you are still getting them the exposure and building those relationships.
I don't think the touchy-feely, face-to-face is going to go away completely, but I do think everybody's going to be way more aware of how they're presenting themselves, whether it's reaching out to shake a hand. I don't think that people are going to be as quick to do that. I don't think that'll ever go away completely. I hope it doesn't. I'm a hugger.
I'm a hugger too, so I'm like, please don't go away. I do miss that a lot, actually.
Yeah, it'll break my heart, but I do believe what you said. I mean, it is going to change really how things are done on a regular basis, and plus it's more cost effective. Platforms like Zoom are amazing for what we're doing, and I thank God that if we're going to have an epidemic like this where we were quarantined to our home, it was in this time frame in history.
Not like 20 years ago where there was none of this. Like, you would have no phone, no internet. Like, you'd be surfing through 3 channels on television. Like, what am I going to do now? Like, it would have been miserable. Like, it really.
It would have been a lot worse.
Everybody would have been outside trying to meet their neighbors. Like,
I think this was the best time in history for this. So we'll all get through it, especially with experts like you. Natalie, how do people reach you?
That you can go on my website at queenofsocialmedia.com, and all of my contact information is there. You can also reach me on YouTube under Shooting Star TX, as well as Facebook under Shooting Star TX.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Well, it's been great talking to you. Stay safe. I know you're inside, so stay safe. Take care of that beautiful daughter of yours.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks so much, Natalie. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.